Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. Today, we're going to be covering the most important crypto news that's going around in the cryptocurrency markets right now. We're going to start off by talking about the crypto market, a quick little overview. Then I want to head over into a couple of trades that I'm into right now that I want to quickly share before heading over into a ton of the crypto news that we got, because Apple just entered the game, Ripple made a very important announcement, Discord is looking into some crazy crypto partnerships, Polkadot doing amazing, Robinhood news, we got everything coming up, and guys, you already know, if you are enjoying the daily crypto news, make sure that you press the like button on this video, I appreciate it a ton. And also, guys, I provide these videos every single day, plus, of course, daily streams as well. So if you're into crypto and you want to make money in crypto, you want to learn more about crypto, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So for right now, the entire crypto market is in a little bit of a predicament as Bitcoin made a crazy new high. Some of us are expecting that that's because of some of the Apple hype, but we'll leave that for another couple of minutes. Right now, though, Bitcoin came right back down from about the 68 point something thousand dollar mark, aka the new all-time high. Ethereum came back from its all-time high now as well, both about 1.9%. Almost all these other coins are just pushing towards their all-time high yet again as well. And so this is just what you call a little bit of a correction day. Like I said earlier in the stream, you're not going to be going up every single day in a bull run. There have to be a couple of quote-unquote negative days, and right now we have one of those days where some of the price is just coming back down to basically bounce hard off of these levels and get people the gains again. Because mind you very much so that we are still in an extremely bullish market, and even right now I am just looking for the right coins to buy that are going to get me more and more gains as we bounce back up, which we inevitably will. Having said that, these are some very interesting price movements. I keep sharing with you guys on the channel here that people are so funny predictable. It is crazy. And by the way, guys, before we head over into some of the trades and some of the fun talks about people and the psychology behind it, I want to know from you guys, what is your favorite crypto? If you could only pick one, let me know in the comments section down below. If I had to pick, I guess my first crypto, it's Bitcoin. My favorite would most likely be XRP still. It's kind of funny. XRP is, of course, my little lovebird, as I just think it's so extremely undervalued and people are not giving it the attention which it deserves, and a lot of people are mocking and hating on it without any real good reason. But all right. So talking about these charts, Bitcoin had a really interesting bounce at the 0.786 Fibonacci level. What we took is swing low to swing high, as you can clearly see here, swing low to swing high, and it came right back down to the 0.786. It's just sometimes funny how people flock at these levels. And XRP, for example, we took swing low to swing high. You can clearly see it once more. It came right back down to the 0.5 Fibonacci level as people basically hoard at those levels. People just basically are funny animals in that sense, where there's just so many people who have orders at that level that the price literally moves like that. Then again, it's a very healthy and a very good correction. Wouldn't surprise me if XRP just keeps moving upwards from here on forward, as again, my trades over on Bybit basically had our $1.23 as a current basis with a stop loss at about $1.20. It's basically showcased in here like this, if I can get it back. This was basically my setup from before. As I said before, there's no real take profit. This is just to give some indication. We are basically just saying, hey, this is a nice area to buy XRP in, and you got to sell whenever you feel comfortable, which in this case here could have been upwards of about 3%, which again, on Bybit, like I usually trade, is about 30% worth of profit. You can see our two trades are still open. I still haven't given up on them. And again, right now, there's still some crazy bonuses if you sign up for Bybit. A link is down below. I basically made it so you can easily see as well the bonus and the Telegram group, by the way. You might want to join that. There's a ton of people in there right now. Let me quickly refresh. Yeah, we're 916 people strong. That is amazing. But if you check this link down there, you'll most likely notice you go to the blast off page where you can see all the bonuses that you might get. You're not actually seeing all of them, as there's also a 10 BIT gift that I'm going to give you all, but that's besides the point. Let's move over into a little piece of information already. So what I'm going to show you guys right here is not actually news, it's mostly something for the mind. And as I've said before, guys, my mission on the channel is to basically make every single person that's watching me, and specifically the people who've been watching me for a little while, basically more wealthy than they currently are. That's kind of my goal. Make no guarantees. I don't provide financial advice. I provide insights into the markets that are, my own opinion, I guess. This is sponsored content. I'm not exactly sure what that is about. Guys, there's no ad in this video, so, but I just wanted to get you guys the title. Alt season, don't put all your eggs into one basket. So we're not going to read the article because apparently it's sponsored. I actually didn't see that until now. However, what I want to quickly share with you guys right here is that even though if we had to pick up a list here, the altcoin that I'm most bullish on for the medium term here out of the top altcoins is by far XRP. Just going to be open with you. I don't only hold XRP. That's for two main reasons. Most likely, if I start thinking about it, I'll think of a couple more, but let's note it down. Reason number one is you don't really know what the end result will be. And I'm 99.9% sure, but still you don't know for certain. So I know for certain that crypto would do well. And from that perspective, why would I put basically everything into one if I could also have the guarantee almost, if I just kind of spread it around? Like that's logical. And I guess second of all is you just don't know which coin will do the best when. Meaning you don't know if XRP is going to be the best coin for right now or another one. I know XRP is a pretty high, I guess, guarantee of just doing well. But you don't know. Maybe it could be that some of the coins which we are also hoarding are going to be way more amazing in the short term. So I can actually buy more of the other crypto. And ultimately, at the end of the day, a lot of the coins which I'm buying also have crazy utility. And even though Ripple/XRP, with the way that it's built right now, has been amazing and have great utility. Some other coins, specifically, for example, right now in the metaverse, they're just amazing coins too, and I just want to have them because I think they're really useful or they're building out a proper platform, so to speak. Now, having talked about Ripple for just a second right here in XRP, I got to give you guys the rundown of what's going on right now, right? Well, what's basically going on right now, wait a minute. I messed up a timestamp. I'll have to look back at that in just a second. Ripple is to launch a new cryptocurrency trading marketplace for enterprises. So how the people are basically talking about it over on Twitter is, well, some exchanges in the US were delisting XRP, so Ripple decided to build their own exchange. Well, in easy terms, what they've basically done is they had a manner to actually provide liquidity for clients or to basically help provide the ODL trades internally already. And what they're doing right now is basically making this a public thing. So that's what they're going to roll out in the beginning somewhere of next year. And Crypto Aries said it like this. Ripple Liquidity Hub has its first partner for the alpha version, CoinMe, who received $1.5 million in funding from Ripple's Spring and Blockchain Finance Fund in 2019. The stake in a yield-generating functionalities is a big step to be the Amazon of the space, which ultimately is Ripple's goal. And looking back at the exact tweet, announcing Ripple Liquidity Hub, a new way for enterprises to easily and efficiently source and utilize tokenized assets from the broader crypto market. Read more. And of course, guys, I checked it out already. It's pretty damn amazing. So it's going to be using XRP, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and I believe another one. I'm not exactly sure which one that is for anymore now. But here again, Ripple GM Ashish Burla explained that we have been using this technology successfully for like 2 years right now to support sourcing technology to support Ripple's on-demand liquidity product for nearly 2 years. Now, in response to customer demand, Ripple is making a proven resource available as a customer-facing product for 2022 and beyond. So amazing stuff. And again, and while the XP Ledger and XP will remain a native part of our stack, we at Ripple believe that achieving interoperability is the key to unlocking crypto's true potential. So they're expanding out a little bit, which is very nice. They did put up the hint here that XRP will only be available varying by region, which is a little bit sad, but it's obvious, right? As I'm not even sure if Ripple will be able to provide XRP in the US without getting more trouble with the SEC. So, but it's just an amazing, I guess, upgrade for Ripple, which ultimately will also be good for XRP as it's a huge part of their product, which a lot of people are forgetting. Ripple's success is not one-to-one with XRPs, which I think they also are proving here, guys. This is also amazing for the Ripple VSEC lawsuit, if you ask me, because what Ripple's going to show right now is literally Ripple is a company who's working on crypto products, fintech products, whatever, and XRP is a certain crypto that is partially used by Ripple, and Ripple are a very big owner of them. But now they can also show the SEC, yeah, but look at this. We also own a ton of Bitcoin. We also own a ton of Ethereum or Ethereum Classic or whatever. And we also have a couple of products that use those. Those are securities as well? And the SEC is going to say, well, but no, but what are they going to say now? You know, I think it's a very good argument. Of course, it's not going to add to the fair notice or anything, but mostly from the perspective that when the judge is going to look into all of it, that I personally think they can always claim like, hey, yeah, but XRP is just one of our products. So this investment contract that you're talking about, try backing it up in court that we literally had a contract with these guys, with the investors like you and I. You can't. So all they can say is, well, you're a really big holder of it, and you are the sole provider of the gains and whatnot. Well, I mean, obviously we have Bitcoin people are basing it on, and the fact that Ripple is the main, but they're literally doing a lot of other things. It's going to make these arguments that the SEC is going to throw up a lot harder. So I think that this little function, even though it was used in private before, making it public is a very big step, as people will now notice, hey, Ripple has a couple of good legs to stand on in that regard for the lawsuit, if you ask me. It's just very nice for the lawsuit. I think it's a very big deal, but we shall see when people finally start noticing that. All right, then, Apple CEO, very big deal. CZ made a little bit of a joke saying, probably not a big deal. What basically happened is the Apple CEO, Tim Cook, admitted that he owns Bitcoin and that he's pretty excited about it. Cook said he personally, very big key right there, he's the Apple CEO, but he personally owns Bitcoin and is interested in it, adding that he had been researching crypto for a while. Tim Cook said in an interview today that he owns Bitcoin and is interested in it. Quote, I think it's reasonable to own it as a part of a diversified portfolio, he said. And the Apple big boss reiterated, however, that his interest was from a personal point of view rather than a corporate one. Okay, took a little sip of water right there, but what I basically said, or what I was trying to say, was that when the CEO is very interested in this technology, what you very often see is that it kind of translates over into the company because, well, I'm not really sure what the board looks like over at Apple, but they probably value the CEO's opinion, as he's the front man for it, basically. And the fact that he's let it out publicly right now is most likely thought of from a broader perspective. I mean, whatever the CEO of a company says in this sense is always important for the company itself, so they most likely knew. And, I mean, Apple is a pretty big front runner when it comes to technology. It wouldn't be too crazy, if you ask me, if they actually were to go for some crypto not too long from now. And this is just another little confirmation. It's not a one-to-one, but it's a nice little step in the right direction. And I think Apple will eventually go for it anyway. All right. Now, a little piece of information, which I think was also rather interesting, is Discord. Discord CEO hints at integrating Ethereum via wallets such as MetaMask. So, from the ground up here, we don't actually have that much to discuss, as it's just a proposal and an idea. But the Discord CEO, Jason Citron, has hinted that the chat app, which I use all the time, by the way, a link for that is down below too. We have a 16,000 people group, I think. The chat app could connect to Ethereum via wallets such as MetaMask, and if integrated, Discord's millions of users could send each other crypto, which would definitely not be good for scams, in the sense that there's going to be a lot of extra scams, but it could be a pretty big proposal for the utility of crypto. As I've said before in a couple of my talks, Discord is becoming like the hub of crypto, basically. Discord and Telegram are just huge, which is funny because Discord used to be so much for gamers, but gaming and Discord have quite a lot more in common than a lot of people think, which is also kind of funny. Now we head over into Robinhood. Robinhood's head of crypto, let me actually quickly put a timestamp in so I can get that stuff done. I try to do it nowadays like while I'm recording, so I don't have to spend like 45 minutes or so doing all the timestamp afterwards. Robinhood's head of crypto operations praises Shiba Inu community. Robinhood's crypto wallet waitlist has reached 1.6 million people amid great demand, but the company won't rush to list new crypto. So what they basically said is, hey, we like Shiba or we know about it, however, we're not really in a rush to list. But I would like to say a couple of things about that. I personally think them saying this is actually more of an affirmation, or confirmation once more, that is going to come on. When Shiba, one of my favorite things I see in the community around these coins, they really engage with us and they really let us know what you want. However, she has also made it clear that Robinhood isn't trying to compete with other industry players that are striving to add as many digital assets as possible, repeating the company's safety-first maxim, quote, we think that the short-term gain that we might get is not worth it the long-term trade-off for our users. We want to make sure that we are working and assessing everything from a regulatory perspective, and we are a very safety-first oriented company. That's how we are going to play it. Which basically means it's coming. But we have to make sure that we're not going to get in trouble when this thing ultimately, potentially, crashes. Because what the most likely scenario is, guys, and we got to be honest with this one, is the biggest short-term future event, basically, for Shiba is a Robinhood listing. So logically speaking, the moment that it happens as well, where can it go, right? So it's going to be a very big pump and dump. I think the value will still be high as people are going to be excited about it for a little while, but where can it go then? It's like the same thing for Doge's $1 movement. It's like, yeah, okay, so Elon Musk is going to have his talk here on Saturday Night Live. What now? What's the next What's the next chapter? And that's kind of what we have for Robinhood with Shiba as well. We're all hyped about it. We know it's going to most likely happen, but what afterwards? I don't really know. Now, talking about Robinhood, 5 million client email addresses, 2 million client names compromised in recent Robinhood security breach. That's, I guess, a little bit more of the scary stuff. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure if this is really the full truth, in the sense that they said no financial data or assets or social security numbers were stolen, so it doesn't really, kind of matter. I'm not really sure about the truth behind this. Usually it takes a little bit of time for all this stuff to come out, nor do I know the severity, nor do I know the real details of it. Do I care? Not really that much, because I've never used Robinhood in my life. I don't really know people who use Robinhood either, so I can't really say that I really mind this or that it hits me personally. But I should particularly say be careful with scams, as all the emails that they used in here are most likely going to get a lot of these fake Robinhood, fake Coinbase, fake Binance type of emails to basically try to get you to click. They're going to try to steal your money, so be very, 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 very cautious, guys. Be very cautious. All right. Polkadot, huh? Polkadot. It's time for Polkadot. Polkadot price moves higher as parachain auctions reduce DOT's circulating supply. DOT price targets new highs, and investors expect the ongoing Polkadot parachain auctions to send the price on a trajectory that mirrors Kusama's 2020 breakout. So I'm pretty big on DOT. I think you guys know that by now. And the auctions, at first I was really confused about which project to basically support. Right now I'm basically going on the whiff with things, just kind of going into everything. And you can kind of see where the most amount of demand is basically in for, but I'm just basically spreading it out. Yet again, you should understand that right now, if you want to support a project, you have to lock up DOT for a freaking long time, all right? A very, very long time, so to speak. And from that perspective, yeah, there's a pretty high chance that because of all of this, there's basically this supply shock, right? Or just the fact that right now there's just not enough supply anymore because all the DOT gets locked up, which is ultimately why this was such a bullish announcement and why people are so excited about it. You can actually see here how well things are going. I've seen quite a couple of articles talk about why they're going for this or that or this or that. But at the end of the day, it's all your own choice. You can read here a little bit more about which ones and why. If you guys really want to, make sure you press that like button and let me know in the comment section down below. I might actually make an update on what auctions to go for. I might actually do that on Patreon, not too sure. But definitely let me know in the comment section down below, so I actually have an idea of what type of updates you guys would be interested in. Now, what I can tell you is that I'm going to be doing a live stream later tomorrow, or I guess today, depending on when you're watching this, where I'm actually going to be looking at the gem, which I kind of called out. I want to see it launch live because I think it's about to go crazy. But we have a couple other cool things coming up tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, by the way. Make sure you don't forget that. Then Reddit co-founder Solana Venture team up on $100 million blockchain investment initiative. Ooh, I actually wanted to talk about this one, but I actually kind of forgot to, I think, read it fully through. So I'm a little bit sorry about that. I wanted to check if Solana Ventures... Okay, so I actually messed up a little bit, guys. I didn't prepare this article fully. I forgot to read it. Reddit co-founder Solana Ventures team up on $100 million blockchain investment initiative. I guess it's just... I'm not even sure what the right step is. It's a Reddit co-founder, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't say Reddit, so it's just a guy, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much from that perspective. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where I wanted to go with this article here. I guess it's nice that we're seeing more and more investment into crypto like that, but yeah, I'm not really sure too much why this is so amazing, I guess. Now, what is amazing is this right here. The Bank of England, apparently, is going to launch their CBDC by 2030. You know, that's the real stuff. That's the real news, I guess, that you can really be excited about. So, however, a consultation development phase must be completed first. It's going to take a little while. The Bank of England and HM Treasury have announced the next step into exploring a plan for a CBDC stablecoin. This will involve a consultation in 2022, which will decide whether to begin a several-year-long development phase. And the development phase, if successful, could lead to the launch of a CBDC between 2025 and 2030. I don't really care about the date just quite yet. I just care about the fact that it's basically announced that they're looking into it. Because at first, Bank of England, or at least England as a whole, seemed pretty reluctant to the whole idea. You know, it went pretty slowly. And then a little article here about Tron to kind of end it off right here. Tron beats FUD after $22 billion of weekly inflows overshadow Cardano and Solana. Yeah, Tron is one of the projects which has stayed quiet for a very long time right now. It used to be one of my favorite projects, but it kind of is funny that this week has been so amazing for them. Tron's Justin Sun has been trying with the announcements, just going completely nutty on it. And apparently there's freaking 61 million accounts, which is just crazy as well. That's really huge. But all I can say about it is Tron is trying their best. So much so, just keep up with the momentum. Just keep on pushing through, keep on pushing through. And I guess from some perspective, their efforts are kind of paying off, as right now the coin is, you know, back up into the hype a little bit and doing okay. But I really wonder what's the next big thing for Tron. You know, what's going to really get them back to the mainstream and get them back from freaking whatever position they're in right now. Freaking position number 29 back to the top 10. Like, what could be the next thing for Tron taking it back in? It's so freaking hard to say. They're on a downward spiral for a little bit, but I still hold on to my Tron. I'm not really giving up. And even though I guess there's not that much that I know anymore because I don't update myself too much, there is a lot of yield to be gotten on Tron. It's, however, a really scammy ecosystem in the sense that a lot of the projects out there are meant to basically be gambling related or to take your money. Then again, Tron's BTT, which of course falls under Tron, built on top of it, is pretty damn huge. I still am a really, really big fan of that, and I do think that that will basically succeed throughout the years. Then again, Tron is not a bad project. It's just a little bit on the low right now in comparison to some of these other really flashy projects like Solana and Cardano, if you ask me. All right, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. More stuff is coming out tomorrow. A lot of cool stuff is going to be launched, and a lot of cool stuff is going to be talked about on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, right now is the best shot, best chance. Also, some of you guys said, please try a little bit less videos a day. Don't just keep spamming us. So what I'm going to try is make the videos a little bit longer, but less frequent. Give me some feedback on this, though, guys. I'm thinking a little bit less frequent, longer, and more straight to the point information without less blabbering. Please give me feedback. Anything you have to say, put it in the comment section. I have one person that basically goes through everything and writes it down. I check the comments myself, but I don't write down, I guess. One person knows every single piece of feedback, so we can actually talk about it. Let me know in the comments down below. And specifically for the people that watch all the way to the end. You guys are amazing. You're a hero. I appreciate you, and I wish you the best of luck in the crypto space. I'm going to do my best to make the content as entertaining and specifically, or I guess more importantly, useful. Adios, amigos. Have a nice day.